everyone, this is Jay from BroGaming TCG, and today we are playing the Elder Scrolls Legends. We are back with another match. This is an aggro versus aggro match, and I thought it was really interesting because I haven't uploaded a lot of decks that actually go up against my aggro deck that is also an aggro deck. And this deck actually performs very, very well up against my deck. It's actually a deck that I have kind of played around with the deck that he's using. I've kind of played around with the new from the Heroes of Skyrim, the new werewolf cards. That when you break a rune, they turn into their werewolf form, and they become a very powerful card. Actually, for maybe even a 2 or 3 cost card, it could be a very good card. Anyways, here he gets to go first, which I always like going second with this deck. It provides me with a few more options. I draw into Sharpshooter Scout. Go ahead and lay that down here in a second. So I'm going to go ahead and just do 1 face damage to him. It's a good start for the first turn. It also doesn't reveal that I have two Magicka cost cards in my hand. I'm really not looking to play any of those cards. He plays Afflicted Alien. This gives it away that he's playing a aggro type deck because no other decks really play Afflicted Alien. So I have a few options here. I go ahead, Rune Break, and get down my Camelorn hero. That's going to do 2 damage to him, and then I'm going to hit him for 1, dealing 3 damage this turn, matching him if he attacks us with his Afflicted Alien next turn, which would break my rune. Now here is where it's going to get a little interesting and where I get a little worried up against this deck. He actually goes ahead, pulls it back into his hand here, and then he thinks about it, plays it. He plays a Circle Initiate, and he's going to break my rune, and that's going to turn it into a 4/3. Go ahead and play my Spider Worker just to get the draw off of it, which I draw another Sharpshooter Scout. Not too bad. Here, I'm drawn to Orc Captain, and I think, alright, this is a pretty good card to play. It's going to make my damage output a lot higher than his, and I go ahead and play another Sharpshooter Scout. This putting me at a high advantage, having 4 cards in the lane that are going to be able to attack next turn to his 2 that will attack next turn. So I'm at a very high advantage here. I'm at a lot more health than him, and I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling confident about my control of the board, like I've talked about in a lot of my other videos. One of the best ways to improve your game is to figure out how to control the board with your deck. And the way I did that was I played control decks as a beginner, and then I transitioned into harder to play decks such as aggro decks. Aggro decks are pretty hard decks to play and master, even though they seem incredibly simple. He does go ahead and silence my Orc Clan Captain, which kind of upsets me a little bit. I'm not too worried about it, though. I try not to get too worried about when my abilities go down. I don't try to rely on them a lot. I get cast out, and I have a few options here. I can Stone Throw the Afflicted Alien and get it off the board. I could play a creature, or I could cast out. I could Rune Break and play up to 2 cards, but might not be my smartest move. Might want to save that. I mean, not Rune Break. Might want to save one of my Magicka rings for a little bit later. I'm thinking cast out's going to be the best bet here. I go ahead, get that card off the field. I'm not really looking for a 6 attack card to be hitting me next turn. So I go ahead and I deal a lot of damage. This takes him all the way down to 8. Now this gives him a lot of resources to use on this turn, but he's only got 5 Magicka. And this is something that I love aggro decks about, is you think that just because you're getting a lot of these rune breaks that you're going to get more and more resources, but if you're playing high Magicka cost cards in your deck, aggro decks are just going to wipe you out. He's going to go ahead and play the same card again, and he's going to go ahead and play a 3 cost card that's going to deal 1 damage to all of my creatures in the lane. Very good card, great way to thin out lanes. Luckily I get a Prophecy card. I actually wasn't going to be able to defeat him next turn because I only had 6 down on the field, and I wasn't going to be able to draw into anything that would have allowed me to get 2 more, but this actually allows me to get enough damage out on the field to win the game here. I'm gonna go ahead and Rapid Shot that, draw into Spider Worker. That's pretty good to have at this time in the game. I'm going to go ahead and secure my win here with playing my 4/1 Orc, and he actually gets a Prophecy, which is very, very upsetting because I had the win, and I was like, are you kidding me? And it actually is a guard, which is even worse. So he goes ahead and does that, and I just go guard for guard, and I say, nice game. He doesn't really have anything that can do too much to me, and that's going to be the game, guys. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit shorter than what I have been posting, but definitely like the video if you guys enjoyed it. Also, if you are new to the channel and are watching this video, I cannot urge you enough to click that subscribe button. It helps me out a ton. We're growing very well. I'm enjoying all the new subscribers, and I want to thank every single one of you for subscribing to the channel. We're almost at 230 away from the time of this video. Anyways, guys, this has been Jay from BroGaming TCG. I want to keep reminding you to always keep on battling and pursue your dreams. Thanks for watching.